So it's been quite a lengthy amount of time since we've gone ahead and played a bit of SimCity 4 in the region of New York. I sort of forget where we were. I think let's go into Suburbia. I think that'll be the best idea for now. We'll head over into Numero Uno and maybe even Garbageosity, because Garbageosity is probably filling up rather quickly with all the garbage that we've got transporting over there. In the meantime, I've been tweeting out to a couple of SimCity guys, and I might get to beta access. Also, I have to tell you guys, if anyone is interested, make sure you do check out like on Twitter and on Facebook, mainly Twitter, but stop bugging me. God damn. We haven't been playing for a while and here they go, bugging us, even though this doesn't play or simulate while we're offline or not playing the game. But yeah, make sure you follow the guys that are in the know in SimCity, because they're offering beta access to some people that aren't in the media. So just like any of you guys, so if you don't work for a media company in terms of gaming, then you might be fortunate enough to get beta access to the latest SimCity. I'm not sure why we're playing on pause mode, but I'm gonna take it for what it is. Check out our money. Okay, we're still making a lot of money, so what I've got to work on right now is I'd be assuming a lot of health, because, well, I really need the health. But check out the graph for power. Thankfully, we've still got a large amount because of all those wind power turbines that we've got going on here. Also get a bit more. But yeah, I've also had a bit of criticism for my city placement, I guess, because the commute time will be much too large. So I'll have to fix that up, as well as some of these roads. So I'll get to that rather soon, actually. Firstly, I really do need to start placing some hospitals, just to increase the livability and the city opinion polls. Even though opinion polls and just polls in general aren't really that important, because this isn't Tropico where we have to be elected. We're mayor forever and ever. So let's get to work. It's been quite a while, so hopefully I can remember exactly what I was supposed to be doing. We still don't have enough of a city size for this, the Disease Research Center, but we'll get that as soon as we get the city size requirement. Other than that, it should be pretty easy. Now, where would be the best place to place it, though? I think something like so. We're gonna have to not drive over, but demolish a couple of houses that have already been made. Just trying to place in the best position. Probably a bit of overlap as well. Will never hurt anyone. It will actually help people. And we've got a couple of these much smaller, I guess. What are they? Just some hospital clinics, medical clinics. Alright, so place that a bit like so. Alright, so that's pretty much most of our population covered, at least for now. Of course, we'll also want a bit more police. But because we have so much people in this city, just in general, so far, we're creating a fair amount of money. I guess it's also because of all our businesses. So I don't really have to worry about anything, really. Just keep building stuff and people will come along. What did I click on? Did I accidentally click on taking a mission? I must have. I'm also looking at different mods as well, just to liven things up a bit. Although I do not want to get the dreaded cardboard boxes coming out of the ground, which means that the textures aren't installed properly, or there's some problem. Okay, I'm not sure how well the residents will take the police living in their neighborhoods, or being placed in their neighborhoods at least, but we'll have to wait and see. Check out how our improvements are going to end up going. Hopefully the health should improve drastically. Now it's on to connecting these roads up a little better, just so it's a little bit more pleasing to look at, because right now it's not looking good at all. There we go, health is going up slowly, and so is safety. So at least they can register a difference. Now let's go to roads. And now I've got to connect all of this up, the rest of it up. Oh, I accidentally demolished the building, but it'll have to do. Okay. So I'll connect this up, and your neighbor city, no, we don't want to do anything. Really? I'll just leave things as they are, thank you very much. I'll create a couple of roads just connecting up the avenues, and I'll replace some of the streets and make them roads as well. That'll just speed up the commute times right in the center of the city. At least this is what we're aiming to be part of the city at least. And I'll get this road as well. Okay, that's pretty well done. And we get a couple of this, and now we've got to connect them up to the avenue. So I think I was deleting some stuff or dezoning, and it got rid of a lot of the roads. But apart from that, I think it's all good. You got our people here living right next to the central parks. They should be moving in, although they're not covered by hospitals or anything, and the environment is going down a little bit. Let's just quickly make sure. Well, let's have a look at what we need for this. High wealth residential population is 3,000. Yeah, I don't think we've got many really high wealth, but what about this? 85,000 people, and we need a energy demand for 25,000 people. We could get that. Yeah, houses are being developed as well. Supposedly they can't get anywhere, but they will be able to. It's time to keep on building those roads, and then more businesses, I guess. Apart from that, I'm really looking forward to the beta of SimCity. It's good that it is coming out, and I think there'll be many different opportunities, so if you miss out on it, you might be able to get in on time by March 5 when it comes out. I still haven't bought SimCity 5. I was going to, but I had to. It was only available in North America. I was going to use. Is that garbage? It is garbage. That's not good. But yeah, on Green Man Gaming, it was only available in North America, so I was going to use a proxy. But then I thought not, because I don't want to screw something up and then like pay for it, and then they find out that I bought from a Australian credit card, and then get banned or get the game taken off me. Anyway, we have to go over here, try to work something out in terms of neighbor deals. Go to garbage. Okay, we want to, no. Oh, you know, we could send it off to, no, it's not good at all actually. Let's send it off to numero uno. And I guess from numero uno, that's send it off into garbageosity. I think that's the way it'll work. I don't like garbage at all though. Yeah, the city's looking good. Although, we have a lengthy road like this coming across, but we don't have anything over here. Bit of an inconsistency, but I'll have to improve on that. I also really do like these avenues. They're really good. Let's create a couple more like subsections of the main city. Something like so. So I can fit in a bit more businesses in here. It's not the most symmetrical city, but it'll do, at least. Now, if any of you guys are in Australia or follow, I don't know, maybe Australian city design or anything, there's a capital called Canberra. Many people get it confused with Sydney. Sydney's not actually our capital city, it's just the largest one that we have. But the two major states at the time when Australia was being federated, or when it became a federation, the two states were arguing over which city should, or which state should have the capital. It was between Sydney and Melbourne. So then they decided halfway, or pretty much halfway, roughly halfway. So yeah, Canberra is the capital city of Australia. And talking about Sydney and other things like that, today is an extremely, excruciatingly, blisteringly hot day as well. It's like 43 degrees. It's so crazy, which is about 110 degrees Fahrenheit. It is not good at all. Not fun being outside. Alright, so we should also extend this road. And probably I'll get another avenue just to dash across. I think that'll be good. Okie dokes. That's good enough for now. So now check out how the rest of the houses are going. Check out what the problem is, why people might not be moving in. Or is it because we're playing on a slow speed? I should check it out. it seems like everything's good. The commute supposedly is short. Check out this. The health's moving up. Environment's is okay. Traffic's okay. Education's really good. Land value's moving up. People should be wanting to move in. Now, I'm thinking about also making this area a little bit more densely populated with houses. Because of course, high density housing is very important. To me at least. So let's just extend it out a little bit. I'll also extend this a little bit over here. So of course that would mean more people would be living in the city in a much smaller space, which is what I want at least. And also would do this little section over here. Okay, so now I just got to make sure, well, they're definitely connected up to power. Just going to make sure that they're connected up to water. So I'll do that by coming over here. I'll extend some of these pipes just a little bit further down. Because after all, we'll be using this whole area a lot later on. And we should be pumping out more than enough water. Like, I have no reason to believe otherwise. That's okay. That's okay. We can always extend the water pipes. And what's happening up north over here? Where all these new houses are. That's going very well as well. I could be doing a bit better. So I'm not counting any more of the spaces, but it's roughly good enough, I'd argue. Even though it's not really that much money, we've got so much money that I don't really need to worry about it. We can throw it at least a little bit of it away. Okay, let's pop back out. We're going to improve the safety, but that'll come in time. Now just check out everything. Commute is supposedly long. Land value is high, abandoned due to commute time. Now, we don't want that. We don't want people abandoning houses. Is that like all of their problems? It must be. It is. That's no good. Well, of course, I should probably build out a little bit of commercial area. Maybe even up here. What are the demands for commercial? Just everything and anything is what they'd want. So let's build a bit of low density right up around here. There we go. Not exactly the area that I'd really prefer it to be in, but at least hopefully it'll cut down on the commute times. I'll also start building a bit of medium densities type stuff. Just gonna make sure I'm placing everything correctly because it is a little bit trickier with all of these triangles and weird shapes in SimCity 4. Hopefully that'll be improved, and it seems like it is with the new game engine in SimCity 5, or at least that's what I'm gonna call it, SimCity 5. Even though the official real name is SimCity 4, isn't it? No, SimCity itself, just SimCity. Which is kind of weird. It's sort of the way that EA has been promoting their games recently. Like the Need for Speed, they've taken up Need for Speed Most Wanted again. And Command & Conquer, the latest free-to-play game that they're releasing, is just going to be called Command & Conquer. Interesting choices. So, we got it really cut down on the commute times. I'm pretty sure I was building some subway stations last episode, and I probably said that I was going to build a lot more subway stations in my own time. Clearly, I don't think I've done that. Yes, that's what I said I was going to do. Did I do it? No. It's been quite a while since we've actually played this. So what I'll do is I'll build like one or two, well, I'll build like really large sections of line, a subway line or whatever you want to call it. So it's easier for people to access, just like, here we go, this is like the main strip of the city.
people can go left, right, and center through it. And yeah, I've really got to build a lot more stuff. So that's one of those highway roads that I tried to build at least. Okay. So now at least these people are connected through subways. I've also got to build a lot more, and I'm pretty sure those are all the subway stations for now. Right. And that's still not good enough. I've got to build a lot more. We do have a lot of money as well. Okay. So I'll probably choose the avenue section up first. The bus subway type. Should cut down on time quite a bit. Go on to bus subway station avenues, yes. Yeah, we're going to connect them across the actual rail or subway line. That'll be a lot easier, just so that there's a lot less crap going on everywhere. Jeez, that road sucks. It's so confusing. It just has a cliff of doom on the highway. Then I'll connect something up over here. All these trees are so dark, it just makes me look like people are abandoning the houses. Ah, they are abandoning the houses. At least over here, but the trees here are still dark, but people like living here for whatever reason. I think I'll have to place a bit of like low density commercial just over here on the very outskirts, because it can cause a bit of a problem, I think, at least. Anyway, let's head over to just bus, subway, joint thingamajigs, and we want streets. I think if you press shift or control, you might be able to continually press it. No? What about control? Because I hate having to go back to the menu continuously. No, I don't think there's any real button. But you have to keep on clicking here. I've said this many an episode though. It just gets very monotonous. I just really want to cut down on the time that people take to commute. Why did I choose that? This. Okay, and then I'll build it up over here on the northwestern side as well. But I'm really looking forward to SimCity 5. Hopefully I get the beta. I know it's a bit of a cock tease because if I get it, it'll just be bragging about getting it pretty much. Because I won't be able to talk about it because most of these things are under non-disclosure agreements. Which is probably another reason why they don't want the actual media to be playing it. Hopefully I'll manage to weave my way into getting it. Okay, now, we hit 36,000 people. Let's just speed time up. And while we were doing that, let's head back underground. Get the subway. And we've got to connect all this up. It should really help us out though. There we go, and we can connect these lines up as well. It should just really help out with housing. And commute time, of course. Okay, now we also need to connect this up to the businesses, because if the people can get on the subway from their homes, they need to get somewhere, and of course they'll need to get to their work. So we're gonna go back to here. So like this. Okay. More people are coming in though. Those damn flea markets, they've spammed us. And more people can't get to work anywhere. I'm gonna have to chuck in a bit more. I don't know. Let's go query the route length of the people. Well, clearly there's no commuters. There's people moving in. There we go. I think it's just taken effect now. Check it out. Commute is short. That's good. These pet houses are abandoned now due to commute time. There's a whole chunk of them that just got moved out. That should be all okay soon. Let's go build some offices, some medium densities, housing. Well, not housing, but like commercial offices. Connect it up a bit like so. Gotta get rid of that damn road. Oh, we got a fire. Okay. Now, how are we gonna get rid of the fire in the university? Cancel that. What's this? Police car dispatch. That looks, oh, okay, it looks like a police car. Makes sense. 0 available. No, I didn't have anything. Oh, god damn it. Alright, well, this is what I do. Once we get our first fire, you always build a fire station, which then enables you to go get your fire engine. Okay, where is he driving? He had to go this way. Yeah, that should have really helped us out. Now, back to the subway problem. $42,000, wow. We're making a lot of money, and of course we're still not playing at the fastest speed. If I was, I'd be making a lot more. But we really need to fix up that subway station issue. So we'll go to roads, and we'll just plop them about wherever we choose. Doesn't really matter where, but as long as it speeds up the time people take to get to work. So at least it doesn't take up half their time or half their day, and they're a lot more productive. There's way too many streets here. I gotta change them up to roads. So hopefully I'll go do that in my own time. Hopefully I'll be uploading this a lot more. I don't really know why I stopped for a couple of days. I like uploading a bit. I guess the views have sort of dropped down. I was surprised at how well the first part of this has gone. It's not really, I don't know, it doesn't really make sense to me as to why it went so popular. Are you serious? Commute time. It was long. You've got to be joking. There's lots of jobs everywhere. Bastards. Alright, anyway, back to subway stations. Or building the subways underground. Go. Oh, people are already using it quite a bit, especially to get to the city. Now, are there really so many subway stations here, or what? I think that is, I don't know what that is. The more we connect, the better it is. Okay, oh, finally we got the disease research center. I'm definitely taking that. The Not a Quack in Residence Association wishes to build a major disease research center. I'll decline that now. I'll do it all later. As in, once I come back from underground. Okay. Is that all good enough? It should be. Got no reason to believe otherwise. Seems like everything and everyone is connected. Also connect this little line up a little bit further on. Okay. Now that should drastically improve the commute times. If it doesn't, then I'll be quite sad. High density's moved in. That's why we've had such a boost in population, of course. Oh, it seems like our Sims are getting more intellectually inferior. You want a new statue? We'll build a male one, and of course we'll build it right in the center of the city. It's quite a large statue. It takes up 4 tiles. Build it right there, almost right in the center. We should have built it probably facing the Statue of Liberty. We can also build that disease center now. So let's check that out. That's in here. Actually, no, it's not. It's not here. But I can, of course, check out what we've unlocked and what I can build. Don't really care about any of those things, though. More businesses are popping up. Actually, there's a lot of them. We'll need a new power plant, really. How exciting. We will indeed, very soon. Okay. Oh, you want a soap opera or something? Oh no, right, just a TV station thingy. Let's place it roughly in the center of everything. There we go. The commute time clearly has improved because now there's people back in over here. We didn't need to delete anything. Although this is looking quite bad. Commute time's a problem in one of those buildings. What's over here? That's a Sang Accountants. Is that it? Yeah. Ugly looking building. Zoom in a bit. Like a copper color. If it renders out, there we go. Gotta love the bustling city, the hubbub of the city. Now, I'll build a lot of much higher office buildings right in the center. I'll go and do that. I'll also probably extend this avenue a little bit, because it is quite off-center. And apart from that, I'm quite happy. Almost everyone now can get to where they want to work at. But right now, the last thing that we want to build before we have to head off with this episode is the Disease Research Center. $180 monthly cost, 26,000 one-off. What does it do actually? What does it say? Extend Sims lives and maybe your term in office. Well, considering my term in office is an infinite amount of time, I'll just say YOLO. Let's place it, not in the center. Place it up somewhere where it won't really matter because it doesn't matter where you place it. At least from what I know of. Ooh, more black trees. What's that mean? It's just the way they look. Ooh, that's disgusting. These black houses are still being abandoned. Maybe a couple more like bus stops / subway stations will do in these areas. There's just so much going on. But with a city like this, once it's fully completed and built, boy oh boy would it be raking in the money for us. Like it already is raking in the money. We've never had a city out of numero uno or this. This is much better financially, at least right now. We're just going to work on different things such as commute times, building a lot more stuff, and we should be on our way to quite a good and prosperous city. Let's quickly just build up a bit more high density buildings here. Build them all along the outside. There we go, and it seems like people are already moving in. That is a fantastic thing. What do you want? A country club. That sounds good. Oh, yes, we can definitely build solar power now. So I'll also get into that. Now, where should I build the country club? That is a good question. Somewhere off in the countryside, which is somewhere around here. Let's place it there. Okay, so obviously the rich folk will be wanting to move in around here. I'll keep that in mind. And of course, it's not connected to anything yet. That'll change. We're having so many things come up here now. They want us to build a zoo. Power plants are over capacity. What's this? Is this a zoo? Whatever it is, I'll build it. Oh, God. Fire, fire, fire. Now, why did I place them there? Where is the fire? It must be right in front of me. Oh, there it is. It's just the blackness. Remove that there. There we go. Come on your horses. Quite a trek though. I guess the house will be demolished and destroyed by the fire. Let's see what this fire truck is going to do though. It's going to go insane. He's going on... Okay. I definitely wouldn't have gone the way... Oh, actually, no, he's gone the right way. The fire is definitely picking up. Also, yeah, the fires in Australia, especially in Tasmania, which is, I don't know, pretty much like Alaska. If you could imagine... The house got burnt down. But if you could imagine the fire, or the weather being 40 or so degrees in Alaska, like in the northern part of Alaska, that's pretty much the opposite of where it is in the southern hemisphere. It's very far down south. It's quite amazing that it reached 40 degrees down there, Celsius of course, which is 105 I'd guess Fahrenheit or so, and pretty much half of Tasmania was on fire. It was crazy. Unfortunately, a couple of people died. I still don't know exactly what the real numbers are of it, but it's quite sad really. It's quite tragic what's going on with climate change, of course. That is not, of course, a political statement. It's just fact, unfortunately. But that's it for this episode. We'll call it quits for now before it gets into too much political talk. I know some of you guys love it, some hate it. But for right now, we'll end this as it is. We gained quite a fair amount of people. I think it was like 50,000 or so. And look at our mayor rating. Wow. And of course, I really should slow down time. Check the power graph. I'll actually pause it. And I'll end the episode now. Next episode, we'll build, I think, a lot more solar power. It doesn't cost too much to keep up. And, well, we do have the money for it. And of course, it's clean. And then we'll probably go green. Oh, well, yellow cake-ish with some nuclear power plants. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.